Alhamdulillah, we continue from Musa. We briefly explain about the view, the controller, the model. Now, directly to the view. But before we go to the view, something interesting we forget the end. We call our view model. The view model will not explain now. Good. A better one member before we proceed. Let me just use this opportunity for explain the view model, the function of the view model. And they call this man as yes, a view model. Let me represent the view model. What is actually the view model they do? We say, let me explain the view model, yeah? Good. Somebody go ask what is actually view model they explain. We don't explain them in various tutorials, but nevertheless, we still the explainer. The view model now like a replica of the model. Good. Now a replica of the model. That's the first thing we if you know what's in a view model. Now a direct replica of the model. Then why would they use the view model? Would they use the view model now for let we able for make we view look beautiful and let we able make a user friendly. One for let we beautify. For example, we get a lookup, a grid lookup. The grid lookup one for concatenate. You know, say like in the database. We just get first name, middle name, and other name. Then we'll get the student ID. Each one is separate field, but one for combining fields and the one for concatenating fields and they together. Now the fronts, when somebody click something, you see a drop-down menu appear where they show the person in ID, the person in name, in full name, so even the department will belong. For let it happen, you know they are the database, and we don't want to talk about the database. So what do? They get a replica of that Naya as a class. So anytime we want for caller now, for the manipulator, the manipulator. Now that's the view model day. Now you make it final say in the gets the database will get a view model, then in they will supply the view for let the view will become good looking. Now so actually it operates the view model. So when we can talk about view model, or for know what's in a view model. Back to the interface. Now we not get to know view model folder now. We can have create them. Right click. We can add. From the add you select folder. Just type and say I need what's called view model. Good. You don't get them. Good. The controller empty, the view model empty, but the view by default, now I don't create all entables here. Let me quick explain the entables here I don't create. One, the account table empty, now just folder, like what I create this empty folder now. The account now empty, branch empty, district empty, nothing on the day. But the account now in for all the login. Under the view, that interface. I will explain them later. Then the branch as well, the district home, as take come to the user log. Good. All the way there, and I need create some folders there, except the shared. The shared folder, it gets some default values, and I just don't delete them. Except it does always there, I don't delete inside. You get fields, and let me come to the one here that you see. Why I don't. When you create your application under the shared, it gives some amount of classes them. Like you see, I don't divide the footer. In the only give what you call header partial, the defaults. A few they give. Then inside the editor template, it gives some syntax then. Some classes then. We get certain functions then. You don't see here, but by default. It is here by default, so you don't need even for think of except the why then I. But I want to know how for them actually for replace. Ooh. commodity, we start with the app starts. The app starts, we can we go to the route config, we watch them. The default route config can be home. Now me change that to index, meaning go to a yeah, that's good. Go to controller, look to the name called pages. Inside pages, you get an action method we will call index. Come to this other application again. Let's show you what in exactly in app config look like. You see here now home. It means inside home, this now me don't change already. Go to home, now you go to home. Because here now not do nothing else and make a count in there. Home controller, open controller. Look for home, now in this. Under home, now look for a function we call index, now in this. You don't see the index, what it do for we? It say check the person username if you don't know. If you don't know, redirect action gets a page we call login, the view we call login, then it gets go to accounts controller. It gets a login function there. It's able for manipulate for tell you the person username and password if it's correct. But no can for explain the code yet. I just can for helping them for understand say the route config. Now they will go for the changes, but not the change not here it. Back to the story. Not confuse yourself. Let's start with the controller and the view. Controller and view. But in this video, they only work on controller and view model first. We say okay, controller, right click, add, go to existing. Now where are they do this from another project? And they take the functions from another project. If not for that, they just can't to add new. You don't see, can't to add new. You don't get nothing else for today because of add and column it deal with. Or for them not even can't so all this level where you right click now, you go to add, you just take classes. This class. You don't see that you name them, then automatically it take you there. Let me say this controller, let's say account. Then you enter. Automatically you don't give account controller. Now inside this account controller now it can do all your code in it. You don't see. But nevertheless, we don't want it. I can delete them back. Good. So now one what can already the one we don't code everything, we explain the code rather. We right click, we say add, go from existing item, not a new item again. Now look for the project. The project is named as school MIS. We can open them. We look for controllers. All the controllers already there are the ones we count them. Good. But the unfortunate part of RAM, the class and then yes, the class not the same. If you can meaning the class library, the library where you take a look at what it there, it tell you say na school. And when you see the class now, student management system. If you right click this man, you make like a man, you copy him. For can replace this. We want to replace yes, we want to replace even you can yourself, you highlight them. By double click them, you say Control H from the keyboard. Then you can you paste the way for replace. We get two replacement way. It's replace from current document meaning naya only. But another can again open table and we just say from current project. So I select current project, then I say replace all this and replace all the and I single replacement. Meaning go check now the entire project, replace from school MIS to school management system. You click this man, you say yes, then you do everything for you. See that 55 record it don't replace. It not only done so, because it deal with view model, it tells you something pending. Waiting pending. you get some classes here where they generate we get for make use of, or already don't make use of an view model. So come to view model already, we don't know what we don't create. Log go to view model, we don't create now, we go also take all the view models already. For now, we'll explain one after the other later. Take from existing now, yeah? So we don't need a controller, not what you need. Come to view model, open them, and also highlight. See what you did there. You don't see highlight counter. Then also open one. Good. View model, you get any issue? No, because now from the database, exactly it's a replica of the database. The only thing we need for doing now, we change the class. Control H, you already did. We say okay, replace for we all back. Good. You don't replace now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't replace all from that. From there, we save them. Then we can have a close if you error there. So okay, you don't left for one error. What's left there? You see this now the model. The model meaning the database will initialize or create an instance of the model. Whenever you want for use a particular table, you now login table you want for make use of. Because of therefore you make use of login table, it initialize the model here. It create an instance of RAM. We will call DB key. This can be any name. So because of that day, we need for replace this model. This model in name as school manager model. And also in the our model, the parents model. If we come to the parents model now, look for look at students management. You can click on, you can copy this man. Then I can close an ourself. I carry back. I highlight and control H. Then I paste it. Then once I say replace all, it check that the entire project and replace all 43 of them. See the error don't go. You save, you click save all, you don't save everything. So in this video, we don't get the first all the controllers. If you click this controller and no error not today, we not they expect to get any error again because we don't do the needful. So we don't know from controller. Forget about this other extension. This not really now for the SMS notification. We get message bad. We get this international gateway library what they use for letting we send messages to workers and other people and based on how the system wants them. But with the cost bridge and we reach there. You need for because we don't get in references then. Forget the references, we will explain them from the next video they can. I think I need for be connected. Let me just hotspot myself quickly so that we will become connected. Good. Let you know how to forget about that quickly. So meanwhile, whilst we do this, we would like to stop the video now. Quick one. And we come to review from the next video. We don't know the controller, we don't know the view model, no error on the view model again, the login view model, everything intact. We will explain them one after the other. Good. Anyhow, the deal bits, each end with the deal bits, we explain them, you know, each code. Then the next video now, Lord can talk about the view proper one. All the way there, which I want to understand when you come to controller or OP controller, each controller I see account, you get the account view. Where they communicate with this, they communicate with this one. You come to branch, you communicate with in view branch. District, home. You don't see? So the route config now already don't get controller we call home. Or you can change the route config now yeah, to home, not to pages again. Say home. See how they spell it home. That's what they put on there. You can save it now. So we come out there. Then we'll go to view now in the subsequent video. Relax and keep yourself cool. Once again, don't forget to hit the like button and for share so that other people will be able to subscribe. If you don't subscribe it, they are not for subscribe so that you will get the subsequent as we go by.